Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today I'm going to be going over, in my humble opinion, the top 5 sexiest ships in World of Warships Legends. These are the ships that come to mind when I think of just what are the best looking ships, right? And these 5 picks here on my list are just the ships that come right off the top of my head, okay, that I can think of. There's some really nice looking ships in this game, like a lot of them. But I'm trying to narrow it down to like 5 of them, obviously. So it's kind of hard, again, to do these top 5 rankings, especially, right? When you got so many options in here. Also, hello, commemorating D-Day. D-Day is not for another, what, 4 days. But yeah, starting off at number 5, though. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting at number 5 is none other than the Tier 6 American Premium Light Cruiser, the Atlanta. The Atlanta... And honestly, the Flint as well. Even a lot of these Atlanta-class cruisers just look so good. I don't know what it... Actually, I do know what it is. They are perfectly symmetrical. Everything about them, they were perfectly designed. I mean, they look beautiful. I love the way everything just comes together perfectly on their superstructure, the gun placement, the super firing turrets, everything about them. Oh my goodness, it just looks amazing. I don't care what anybody says. The Atlantas, they look awesome, and I think they were just perfectly well-designed ships overall. I mean, just look at that. You know what I mean? If that doesn't scream America, I don't know what does. But that is, yeah, I love the look of the Atlantas. And here's another look. Here's the Flint with my little orange camo on it. That's not very good looking, but here's like the base camo with it on. It's the white camo. So it looks really good. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. These Atlanta-class cruisers, dude, just look amazing. They really do. I love them. They look awesome. And yeah, that's my number 5 pick. The Atlantas, man, they just look so good. Here's what they look without the camos. Let's just take them off. And yeah, I mean, come on, they look so good. I don't know why, but they just do. They look amazing. So yeah, here's obviously the Atlanta without a camo on. I gotta remember to put these camos on because, you know, reasons. But yeah, man. Yep, Atlantas, baby. They look amazing. So that's my number 5 pick, the Atlantas. Moving on to the number 4 pick on this top 5 list of just the most sexiest ships in the game. We're moving on now to the Germans. Okay, can you guys guess what I'm putting here? Well, it's a tier 6. It's a battleship. And honestly, it's 2 battleships, but if I had to pick out of the 2, the Gneisenau looks amazing. Now, I don't really like the Gneisenau as a ship. I'm not a big fan of how it plays and whatnot. I have bad experiences with this thing, but you cannot deny. Look at that. I mean, look at that profile. You know what I mean? I mean, that is just, oh my god. It looks absolutely stunning. The Germans made some absolute beastie ships, and they made some sexy looking ships too. I mean, look at that. I love the look of the Gneisenau, and I love the look of the Scharnhorst as well. They look amazing, okay? With their Atlantic bows and everything. I mean, look at that with the camo and everything. Scharnhorst, Gneisenau, a little different. I'm not a big fan of the triple turrets, though. I don't like the triple turrets. I like the big old 15-inch gun turrets. That just adds to the sexiness for me, for the Gneisenau. It looks so good. And yeah, I mean, what else do I gotta say? You know what I mean? These ships just look amazing. The wooden deck and everything too just adds to it. It just looks so good. I love it. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Gneisenau and whatnot in game. I do like the Scharnhorst though, but Gneisenau never been a big fan of. But overall in game, I think this ship just, it looks so good, right? Here's this Scharnhorst, obviously. Scharnhorst again looks really good as well. Kind of putting these both in the same spot. It helps too with the aesthetic because you got the little shield on the front of the bow there, if you guys can't tell. Little shield there, a little blue shield. That just adds to the sexiness. The sexiness of it. It just looks so good. So that's the Gneisenau and the Scharnhorst. They just look amazing. Obviously, here's what they look like without the camos. Take those off real quick. And here we go. They don't look as good without the camos, not gonna lie. But with the camos on, right? With the camos on, they just look so menacing and they look just so good, okay? So there you go, right? Same thing with Scharnhorst. Here's what it looks like without the camo. Well, let's actually take it off. There we go. Here's what it looks like without it. Again, not very good, kind of rusty. And if you put a camo on, here's what it looks like. It just looks so good, right? Here's the other camos I got, too. I got the Azerline camo for this thing, which makes it look just like a fucking mess. It looks like a kid colored on it. And here is the Arctic camo for my Scharnhorst as well. Looks awesome. Looks just awesome, dude. You know what I mean? So yeah, Scharnhorst and Gneisenau. Gneisenau being my favorite out of the two, just in terms of looks. I love the look of it. And yeah, that's why it's taken my number 4 pick, though. I don't think it looks better than the ships that are going to be coming up, but overall, I think they look really good. So yeah, let's move on now to the number 3 spot on this top 5 list here. This was a little bit tricky, but I was going to initially put the Massachusetts in front of this one, but I decided to put instead the Alabama in this spot, in the number 3 pick here. Honestly, they're both equally tied again. There's 2 different ships. There's the Alabama and the Massachusetts, both of them being South Dakota class battleships. But I love the look of the sodaks, the South Dakotas. They look awesome. They just look so good. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, they are, honestly, I think overall, if in terms of the United States Navy, I think these are the best and most well-designed battleships ever, okay? And in-game, they're also just fantastic. I like them more than my Iowas, honestly, straight up. I think the Iowas still look better than the sodaks in terms of sexiness, hint, hint, but I love the look of the sodaks in terms of just how perfect they are. I mean, on the Iowa, one of the big pet peeves I have with the looks of it is the stern is extended out a lot. It's extended out quite a bit, but it's still, I don't mind it. But in terms of perfectness, I think the sodaks just are perfectly designed. They look great, but they don't really have much else going for it other than that. But then again, I mean, just look at that. The way the superstructure comes up perfectly and evenly, and it's a perfect pyramid sort of superstructure. It looks awesome, right? I love these battleships that just have perfectly designed superstructures. They look so well put together. You know what I mean? And they're equally like laid out. I mean, look at those guns. Everything's so equalized about this thing, right? The back and the front, it just looks so good. Right? It just looks amazing. I love the look of the Alabama and the Massachusetts. They look amazing. I don't care what anybody says, right? Again, here's the Massachusetts. The only reason why I haven't put the Massachusetts in front of the Alabama is just because of this camo. I don't like the Massachusetts camo as much. I like the navy blue camo that's on the Alabama more. It just looks so good. This blue camo, I love it. And just the standard gray on the superstructure and everything. Yeah. I love this look. It looks more realistic, and that's kind of why I like the look of it. I like ships that have realistic camouflages. They're not all crazy. Like, a lot of people, like the hood, for example. Hood's not on this list, but I do love the look of the hood in terms of its camouflage. If I go over to the British real quick. HMS Hood looks really good. That rhymes. It just looks really nice. I love the camo. And a lot of people are like, why? Why do you love the camo? It's just gray. Well, that's what ships look like in real life most of the time. A very sleek and looking sexy gray. The only reason why I don't like the look of the hood is, well, I don't like the look of the hood. I'm not a big fan of it's just not that sexy. You know what I mean? The superstructure's not as well put together. I don't like the look of the hull there. It just looks weird. It's a really weird looking ship. That's why it's not going on this list. But I do like some of the look of it. It looks okay. I don't mind it. It's a good looking boat, but it's not, you know, it's like maybe a 4 out of 10. You know what I mean? So, not a big fan. But especially those smokestacks, oh, it just looks so ugly. And all that space there in the middle, like, they could have put some beautiful superstructure. They could have had something going. I don't know. It just, and how useful were those lifeboats? You know what I mean? Everybody, like, died. No offense, but I mean, all that lifeboats for what? I mean, you could have just put something great there. You could have put some sexy shit there. I don't know. You could have made that little tiny-ass mast in the back better. You know what I mean? You could have made an actual full-blown superstructure in the back there, but nope. So, yeah. That's what I'm getting at, though. I just love these realistic-looking ships. And, yeah. Alabama, Massachusetts, number 3 pick. They look great. I don't know about you guys, but they just look great. I love the look of them. If I could find them here. Here we go. So, there you go. Obviously, here's what they look like without the camos. Take them off. Yeah, they look nice. I don't know. They look good. They look good. You know what I mean? They just look good. There you go, see? The South Dakota class battleships, they just look good. You know what I mean? Putting those back on, though, so I don't forget. I tend to do that. I tend to just take a ship out and not look at the camo, and then I end up forgetting that I took a camo off it for a video, and then I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm getting a phone call. Moving on now to the number 2 pick on this top 5 list. You guys are going to be surprised. You're probably like, oh, it's Dr. Ghost. He's probably just going to put nothing but American ships in here. But I absolutely love the look of this ship. It's one of my favorite looking ships in the game. I love the look of it. I'm not a super big fan of how it plays. Like, I don't play it over, like, my American cruisers, for example. There you go. There's a hint. It's a cruiser. And it's a German cruiser, believe it or not. And it's the Tier 7 premium German cruiser, the Prinz Eugen. This ship, where do I even begin? I mean, that, oh my god. Yeah. I absolutely love the look of the Prinz Eugen. Perfectly designed. It looks beautiful. I love it. It looks so good. And it's a pretty good cruiser overall. I really like the Prinz Eugen in game. I tend to take it out here and there. It's just, it looks so good. I mean, how can you guys not? You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that from a distance. Isn't that not menacing? And on top of that, it's a good ship as well. The guns are great. It's got torps. It's got all the stuff going for it. But we're not talking about the ship's performance. We're just talking about how it looks. I love the look of the Prinz Eugen and the Hipper. But Prinz Eugen, I play it more because it's a premium. I like premium ships. I like making money, so I play this thing a lot. Yeah, overall, it just looks so good, dude. With the extra superstructure. Now, there's like the, there's the Hipper with like, without the superstructure. Like, I don't even have the Hipper right now, so here you guys go. Yeah, that look, ugh, god, no. Without the Atlantic bow, there's no Atlantic bow there. Oh, god, no. Hell no. This doesn't even make, it looks like an Algerie. Ugh, god, it looks ugly. You know what I mean? But with the Atlantic bow and everything that it gets on the hull upgrade, it looks amazing. Okay, the full-on World War II design that it was supposed to have. That, I mean, look at the Atlantic bow, the difference there. It just looks amazing. I can't put my words, you know, to use here. It just looks so good. It's just one of those ships that I absolutely love the look of. And, yeah, man. Prinz Eugen looks amazing. It really does. They could have moved that smokestack a little bit further back, kind of tightened up the superstructure a little bit, maybe move the turrets a little bit forwards. If everything was just scrunched a little bit forwards, honestly, this might even be like a number 1 pick here. I love the look of the Eugen. It looks great. I love how the bow curves up, you know what I mean? See how, like, the bow kind of isn't just flat, like, on the non-Atlantic bow version? It curves up, the bow curves back on the very front there. It just looks amazing. Right. And you got the little shield there as well. Coat of arms or whatever. It just looks so menacing. I love the look of it. So there you go. That is the Prinz Eugen, number 2 pick. I love it. It looks great. I don't know about you guys, but it just does. And now we're moving on to the moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 pick on this top 5 list of sexiest ships. The most sexiest ship in the game, in my opinion, is none other than the Tier 7 Premium American, American battleship, the Missouri. I love the look of the Iowas, particularly the Missouri. I mean, just look at, oh my god. If that doesn't not explain it for you right there. The perfectness of that bow, the way it curves up, oh my god, dude. It looks amazing. Nobody can tell me differently. Dude, the Iowas, aside from like the Bama and the Massachusetts, dude, these things look amazing. I don't like how, see the problem I have with the Iowa though. There's one pet peeve is the back. It's just super extended back. I hate that. If they just made it a little bit more curved and not so like stretched out, they didn't give it the whole stretch treatment, I think this ship would be like, oh my god, even better looking. But that aside, just from the front view, dude, oh my goodness. That's a little too much, but I mean, just look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, baby. It just looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think, but I love the look of the Iowa. It's such a good looking boat, dude. Mainly the Missouri. The problem I have with the Iowa is the camo. It's a little rusty. That rust ruins it right there. Ugh, that rust. Get it off. Get it out of here. Yuck. The Missouri's camo is a little bit more refined. Like, if I take it off and just put on the Stars and Stripes camo, I'm not a big fan of the Stars and Stripes camo. Let me just put that out there. I don't like it. But, yeah, it doesn't change anything. That rust spot's still there. It just looks like he just snorted a little bit of Cheeto dust. Iowa, what are you doing? Like that? Just no, dude. Get it out of here. That's why that right there ruins it for me. The frontal view, you can't not miss that. That looks horrible. And then on the Missouri, that's not there. It's just perfectly clean. It looks beautiful. I love it, dude. USS Missouri, easily right now, in my opinion, the sexiest ship in the game. I love it. It looks great. Just taking off the camo here. Whoops. Taking off the camo. Yeah, I mean, even without it, it looks so clean, dude. I mean, like, you know what I mean? It just looks so good. That superstructure and everything. It all just comes together beautifully. It's a beautifully designed ship. I mean, even putting on some other camos on it. It just looks, I don't know why you would, but let's put on even the Victory Cup camo. Yeah, it just looks amazing. You could put almost anything on this thing, and it just looks good, no matter what. Now, that's an abomination right there and a half. I mean, that's not, oh, God. Union Jack camo on a Missouri is just next level craziness. Maybe the Hunter camo. Yeah, that looks really nice. I mean, even with all these different camos. But yeah, I'm going to keep the regular Type 9 camo. I love the look of the Type 9 camo. It just looks really good. It looks like I'm at fucking SeaWorld with all those little, like, waves and shit in the camouflage style. But, dude, the Iowas just look great. I don't like how, though, there's a lot of freeboard. If they would have just lowered it a little bit in the water, add some weight to it. Man. But even that, yeah, Iowas, bro. They look great. So glad I got them. And, yeah, that's my #1 pick. They just look amazing, dude. Like, straight up. They look amazing. And, yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. What are your guys' favorite looking ships? What are your guys' list of your sexiest ships in World of Warships Legends? Let me know in the comments below. I know there's a lot of them out there. Like, I'm going to put some honorable mentions in here. Like Georgia, for example. Georgia looks really good. Not a big fan of the bow, though. That just, ugh, yikes. It's already scrunched down. It just looks weird. But it kind of has, like, the same sort of bow style as the South Dakotas, but Georgia still, despite that, looks really good. I do like the look of the Georgia. Let's see. San Diego. I do love the look of this. I mean, it is an Atlanta class, so I'm kind of cheating here. We already had an Atlanta on here, but this camo looks really cool with the Statue of Liberty on the bow and the American flag streaking along the side, dude. It looks amazing. I do like the look of this. The Rochester. I love the look of my American heavy cruisers. I don't like, though. I don't think I prefer them, though, over that German one I mentioned, the Prinz Eugen. But they look good, though. They're not great looking, but they look good. I do really like the look of the Oregon cities. They look nice. They're a little too boxy, though, towards the back. It looks kind of weird. Like, you see what I mean? They're just kind of boxy. But despite that, I still think they look good. Even the Clevelands, they look nice. I take this abomination camo off real quick. I kind of like it because it just screams patriotism in America. But without it, yeah. I'm not a big fan, though. It kind of looks like a brick. Again, the back there, it's all bricked off. It looks weird. It looks like a straight-up UPS package with guns on it. A very narrow UPS package with guns on it. You know what I mean? It just does. But I still like I still absolutely like my Cleveland. I love it, actually. Cleveland's great. Baltimore, obviously, Balti is just, you know, Balti's Balti, dude. Balti's just Balti. Really good-looking ship, right? Can't go along with the Balti. Again, though, same kind of pet peeve. It just has a weird square in the back. I'm not a big fan of the square style. I think there was actually some actual thought put into that. I think the squared off stern helped it with, like, moving it quickly through the water or something. There's some scientific shit, I think, with the squared off stern. Someone could let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I think that's about it for that. I haven't even mentioned any destroyers yet, but I mean, the Fletchers look nice. They're good-looking DDs. But, you know, they're not my favorite, though. Let's move on. Let's see some Japanese ships. I do like the look of the Nagato. I think we mentioned this in the last video, but I love the pagoda on the tower. Just everything. It looks beautiful from the bow. It's a good-looking ship. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be screaming at me. The Yamato! The Yamato! That's a really sexy-looking ship. I can't even lie. If I can go back, I'd probably put this even in that list. But again, I have to narrow it down. I don't play Yamato a lot. I think that's why I didn't really include this. But this is honestly at the top of my honorable mentions. The Yamato looks amazing. One of the sexiest ships ever, especially with this camo. I think I'm doing it an injustice, not including this even in my top 5 list. If I could, I would swap this out with the Prinz Eugen. If I could, I would go back in time. I'd swap this out with the Eugen. It's a really good looking ship. The Yamatos and everything, they look really good. I mean, you cannot deny. Look at that bow profile, dude. That is one hell of a sexy looking motherfucker right there. I mean, golly, man. You know what I mean? Beautiful looking ship. Beautiful. So, there's a lot of good looking ones out here. What's some other ones I can think of? Let's see. United Kingdom. I don't like a lot of the look of the British ships. They're too boxy, dude. Like, ugh, that superstructure's just weird. Very boxy looking superstructure. It's very flat in the bow. You know, it's just, yikes, dude. I don't mind them. They look nice. You know, when I'm playing these things, I want a king again, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they get me in the mood for. It's like, king and country, God save the king. But I don't like the look of their ships, though, despite that. They're just bricked. They just look like bricks, dude. They're so flat, too. Look at that deck. Look at the deck. It's just completely flat from the bow to the stern. There's no, like, curvature on the bow like on the Iowas and on most of the ships that I mentioned. I don't mind the look of them despite that. They look okay. You know what I mean? Now, the Vanguard looks a bit better. I do like how the bow actually curves up. See, it's not just completely flat. The bow kind of curves up a bit, but still, it has that weird brick, dude. It just has a brick on the fucking superstructure. It looks stupid. Like, it looks like I'm looking at, like, something out of Star Wars right there. It just looks weird. You know what I mean? I do like the look of the Vanguard, though. Even despite that brick, just not looking at the brick, just from the back here, it looks okay. But looking at the face, yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. Is there any other German ships that I like the look of? I mean, the Bayern looks nice. The Bayern with the hull upgrade looks pretty cool. It's a pretty good looking ship. Don't like the rust spots, though. The rustiness on the bow, yikes. French. I do like the look of the Richelieu. Richelieu looks nice. It's a good looking boat. You know, it's a really nice looking ship. Can't go wrong with the Richelieu. You know? I think that's about it, though. Not a big fan of most of the Russian cruisers. Most of them are just kind of Russian ships in general, but they're cruisers. I do like the Bajani. Bajani looks cool. It's a sexy looking ship. It's a well-designed boat. I don't think it existed in real life, did it? No, it didn't. Of course it didn't. Russia sucks. Let's see. Italy. Italy has some okay-looking boats. I'd honestly say they're Veneto. That's their best-looking ship in the whole game. It's just their Veneto class. They look okay. They look pretty good. But I don't like that very top of the superstructure there. Whatever this whole deal is, like on the top there. Firing directors or something, but they look ugly. So, let's see. Pan-Europe, nothing really in here. Obviously, you got some American cruisers in here that look nice, like the Sejong. Never mind, that looks kind of horrible. I don't like how big those... Why are those turrets so big, dude? Is that just me, or they look like boxes, dude? Like, they look huge. They're only 127s. Why are they that wide? Damn. This looks like a fatter Atlanta. It looks like if you grabbed Atlanta and just stretched it out like 30 feet. That's what that looks like, dude. The Jinan, though, I think the Jinan looks really good. Do like the look of that. It's a nice looking boat. I do like the look of the Harbin, or not the Harbin, the Chumfin. Because obviously, it's in Atlanta. It looks nice. You know. It's a good looking boat. And, the Netherlands. What do these guys look like? Ew. 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 Yeah, no, those don't do it for me. Ugh. That bow is just... Ugh. It looks like a fucking Siegfried hull or something. I don't like the look of that. Worse than that, though. I mean, damn. But anyway, that's my list, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. There's a lot of good-looking boats, but narrowing it down can be kind of tricky to, like, 5. You know what I mean? It can be tricky. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. That is going to go ahead and do it for me for today. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Mondays and whatnot. And, yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.